if we want to talk about something different, we can do that really easily. All we do is we just ask Echo to talk for a little bit.
Yeah, get in some philosophical stuff.
Echo Charles.
Yes.
Do you, we want to talk about something good. Can you talk about something good, like maybe how to support ourselves, and if
they want,
someone wants, maybe how someone could support this podcast?
If they want. It's your
Which
choice.
they should.
Yeah. Jocko Krill Oil and joint warfare. Here's the thing. You know how like
my joints have been hurting me lately.
Yeah, and sometimes you can be
we'll get you
addicted
some joint warfare for sure.
Yeah, it helps. Not in a non-drug
Joint warfare.
pharmaceutical way. It's good. It's interesting. But it does work, especially if you're getting physical and whatnot. General joint disintegration or degeneration.
Degeneration.
Not disintegration.
Not disintegration.
Yeah. I don't know how much it would help with disintegration. Nonetheless, Jocko has some supplements. They're good supplements. They're for your joints. One is krill oil, super krill oil. The other one's called joint warfare. Glucosamine chondroitin.
Yes.
Right.
Curcumin.
And curcumin. That's for like cartilage.
It's all.
Right.
It's joint warfare.
No, because you know how like when your meniscus or like your elbow.
Well, stop saying such big words. Just talk.
I'm telling you, this is the real deal.
So if I take the knee I tweaked the other night, this will help.
It
with
will
the
help.
meniscus around my kneecap.
Yes, the joint warfare will.
I'm into it.
Yeah, fully. Also, what we kind of talked about earlier, Jocko discipline, pre-workout. We call it pre-workout, but it's a pre-mission because it has cognitive enhancers.
Pre-mission, I love this.
Jody's checking it out. Fired up about it. Nonetheless, that's good. That's good for anything you're about to do. So when we say pre-workout, it can be pre-study, pre-exam, pre-test, pre-podcast, whatever you like. It's good. Nonetheless, you can
take
get
one
those.
or two scoops. Don't be a pussy. Take 2 scoops, guys. Like, come on. What are we saying here? Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, not at all.
I had a real long night the other night of work.
Did you take 3?
And I took 3.
Yes.
What do you normally take?
2.
So what are you weighing in now? 220?
No, it's probably 230.
230, and so
yeah.
2 scoops is enough for you?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so I'll stick to 2 scoops for now.
Yeah.
But I might ramp it up to 4 if I really have to.
Be careful. Make sure you have something to do. Like a project. Like don't just take
writing a book?
Yeah.
That's
like if you have to write, that's a great time to take it.
Yeah.
If you have to write, then take it.
Do you find it? Does it make you jittery?
No, because it's
so
only
it's
got
a smooth, but you got the energy.
Yeah,
the caffeine's pretty low.
The caffeine is very low. It's the same caffeine as Jocko white tea. It's the same amount. So per scoop, so you'll get double that, but it's 15 milligrams. So it's meant to not make you all jittery because you can't. That's not good.
But everything else I'm reading in here, and what little I do know about nutrition, this is all stuff for focus and long-term like energy release.
Yes.
The only thing missing that I don't know science is B vitamin. Is that in there? Or am I missing it?
I don't know.
I think
so. Turning 40 means I have to wear glasses now too. By the way, like my perfect.
I wrote that extra small too.
My perfect
just in case.
Sniper vision, I think, is good for long distance. But now I'm like my dad. I'm like doing the.
You got to find the sweet spot. That's what it is.
Oh, there it is.
Right? Because your eyes can't like focus or whatever.
I'll be. Can I have a case?
You can have that right there.
Straight up
I'll
case.
just keep this right here.
Actually, that's good and surprisingly tastes good. You wouldn't expect Jocko to be like, make it taste good.
No, I'm very hyper about making things taste good. If things taste like crap, then
if life is hard, food should be tasty.
Yeah,
I dig it and I understand that, but you wouldn't
why
really
drink chalk
that.
when you can drink?
So you're saying it's out of character for me to want
lemon
things
lime.
to taste good. I hear what you're saying.
I think that's the dichotomy of you because I heard that before. Even like with how you said you don't drink coffee. You're like, I don't like the taste of coffee. Why would I drink it? I'm like, oh, all right, you don't like
There's
the
a
taste.
little weakness.
That's
Jocko's got a little weakness.
Nah, bruh, if you don't like the taste, you don't like the taste, right?
Listen, I get made fun of.
It's yucky.
When I did drink, my friends who drink beer, because that's Canadian, is to drink beer. And I'm like, beer tastes like shit. I'll drink cider. Oh, the apple juice? I'm like, it's got more alcohol in it than beer, bitch. Like, it's... What do you like? If he doesn't like coffee, he likes white tea. I think white tea sucks, but I'm not Jocko.
We got this, I'm making this protein powder right now.
Yeah.
And like criteria number 1 was, it has to be good protein and all that. But the strong second criteria was it's got to taste so damn good.
Yeah.
Like a dessert.
Which
You forget you're drinking protein?
The first sample tasted really good. Like, I was shocked at how good the first. We tweaked it a little bit. The second sample came back. It tastes even better. I mean,
well, hang on. How much sugar are we talking?
There's no sugar.
Oh,
no, there's no sugar.
Because that used to be the trick. Yeah. This protein's so good.
Yeah,
but it's 30 grams of sugar.
Yeah, no sugar. And then we've got one more coming back, but the second iteration of it tastes delicious.
Yeah.
And
do you have any samples left?
No. Echo's yesterday. He's like, well, I never really liked protein powder. And I'm like, bro, this has nothing to do with you wanting to drink protein powder. You'll be drinking this like you want to drink ice cream.
It'll be like chocolate milk.
It's so good. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So
we'll see about
we're
that.
We're running on that one. So where can you get all this shit, Echo?
The proof is going to be in the pudding, as they say. OriginMain.com. That's where you get it. Also at OriginMain.com, you will get gis, rash guards. This is for jiu-jitsu, by the way.
Oh, yes, sir.
Made in America. I know Jody is from Canada.
Better than made in somewhere else.
Yeah.
Not a lot of us up in Canada. We don't have time to make gis and stuff. Make it in America. There's 10 times more people down here.
Yeah, I dig it. And all the stuff on there is made in America. It's good. Go there. See if you want something, get something. Good way to support. Also, fitness gear. Jocko got a new kettlebell that is heavier than mine.
Is it his head? Is it your little head that you got on this thing?
It might as well be.
Dude, that is the greatest. If nothing else comes from this little avatar of you,
I want Jocko approved.
I want like an amulet of your head.
Yeah, I'll give you a shirt. It has one right in the back. Boom.
Okay,
Jocko approved.
Done.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, the kettlebell should be his head because the reason he got it was because I had a heavier kettlebell. By happenstance, by the way. I didn't get the heavy one.
Sorry, is this a kettlebell I can buy from Jocko?
No.
Or this is just Jocko bought a heavier kettlebell?
I was about to say, which it reminds me every time I'm about to talk about kettlebells. The kettlebells I have, the ones from On It.
I got all of them.
Yeah, me too.
Except I don't have the Bigfoot one.
Too bad.
I was like,
that's the
without
one I got.
legs, I can't pick that one up. It's just too heavy.
Yeah,
on prosthetics.
Yeah, no, I dig it.
And I haven't picked up anything for over a year anyway. So
that's what I was trying to imply to Jocko, that since mine is heavy, I can pick it up, he can't pick it up, etc. It's 2 pounds heavier than his. So that's why he got the heavier one.
Roger that. Yeah, I'm tracking now.
106 pounds.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
Was this a custom made kettlebell?
No, got it from Rogue Fitness.
Rogue, right on.
Yeah. My boys at Rogue Fitness.
Yeah, but it's like
made in America.
It's like the boring round one. You know how you said you have the
I got the ones, yeah. That's why I thought you meant the Jocko was coming out with a kettlebell. I said, well, obviously it's going to be shaped like Jocko's head.
You should. That's my
because
opinion.
they could do that. And now I think a product was just born.
Yeah, maybe. Actually, someone said that a couple times.
Oh, okay.
Before.
Well, anyway,
I agree. Anyway,
this is the longest commercial ever. By the way,
it's not a commercial. We deviated from the commercial.
So
to
Roger,
talk about
I'm
this
sorry.
stuff.
I'm sorry.
No, we're supposed to do that.
Oh, okay,
that's part of the deal.
You're right. I know. I forgot. I told you I'm in basic training for life again.
Nonetheless, back to the kettlebells. If you get kettlebells in a way that's not competitive with your friend, or if it's competitive with your friend, whatever. The ones from On It, that's the cool ones. Jody has the whole set. I have the whole set. If you have the whole set, you're cool like us, not like Jocko. Also, when you get Jody's new book, of course, Jocko's book, any of the books we read go over on the podcast, I made it easy for you. Got a section on the website.
Yeah.
Books from the website. Got them all listed by episode, by the way.
Nice.
Click through there. Get them through there. Real easy. Good way to support as well. That'll take you to Amazon.
I'll just say, sorry, real quick. Unflinching, the Making of a Canadian Sniper, and Everyday Heroes are my 2 books.
They'll both be on the website.
Yeah,
both
right
be
there.
on your website.
Yep, they'll be linked.
Yeah, and they are available through Amazon and what's the Kindle they have?
Amazon Kindle.
Kindle. That's Amazon too, I think.
Yeah.
Everywhere, right? Like audiobook, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll have it all on the website. So, yeah, when you get that, boom, click through there. It's way easier for you. And it's a good way to support. If you want to continue shopping on Amazon to buy your weed whackers and what else we buy on Amazon, go ahead, do that too. Good way. Also, subscribe to the podcast. If you haven't already. Seems normal. Seems obvious.
iTunes.
Oh, if you
Google.
want to subscribe, as far as subscribing goes, it's more about like what you listen. Do you listen to iTunes?
Oh, yeah, that's what it's exclusively.
Exactly right. Some people, they listen to Google Play.
Can you subscribe on Google Play though?
I don't know. I don't.
Oh, okay. That's what I was getting at. I don't know where else I could subscribe.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah,
Roger that.
And
okay.
and now there's different apps now.
Yep.
Like they're basically.
I mean different apps. Stop. You're confusing me.
This is okay. Consider it this way, and I'm new to this too.
Okay.
Where iTunes when you think podcasts, you think iPod, podcast. So podcasts are exclusive to iTunes. It just feels that way. Like, where do you listen to podcasts? Well, on iTunes, obviously. Here's the thing. Podcast is a podcast. Just because iTunes has... It's like if you watch a video...
links? If I just went to the website... What's your website again?
JockoPodcast.com.
So if I go to JockoPodcast.com, could I listen straight from the podcast... From the website?
Yes.
On my computer?
Yes.
Bob's your uncle.
Boom. There it is, yeah. And...
I did not know that.
Yeah, there's basically all these different ways to listen to it, and if whatever way you choose to listen to it, there's where you subscribe. In the event of these things offering a subscribe option, which I think they all do, I'm not sure because I don't explore all of them. It's just how it works. So what I'm saying is, if you want to subscribe. Good way to support. Also on YouTube, which we have a YouTube channel, by the way, Jody Middick.
Roger that.
Not just the video version of this podcast, but excerpts and various creative videos here and there, and some outtakes, by the way. Not many, but a few. I'll put more up there. Also, Jocko has a store. It's called Jocko Store. JockoStore.com. Obviously, that's where we make these shirts. Jody, see the shirt Jocko has on right now?
The Victory MMA and Fitness.
Yeah, he always has that shirt on. By the way,
he does that. Well, not last night. That's why I was.
It was underneath my flannel.
Roger that.
Yeah, I was going to say, how did you even recognize it?
But that's why I wore my friends. So this is a Tactical Beaver shirt, and it's a Canadian company started by Can-Soft guys. Yeah. Good dudes. I was going to wear this last night, but I didn't. I thought Jocko would show up in T-shirt, so I stayed in a T-shirt.
Yeah.
And anyway, so now he's in a T-shirt, and I'm in the collared shirt.
You're all dressed up. Yeah, man.
Anyway. Actually, Tactical Beaver was my last podcast, if you listen.
Yeah.
They were on the show.
It's good. It's pretty dope. You know what else is dope? The shirt Jocko has on and the shirt I have on with Jocko's head on it. And if you want this shirt, JockoStore.com. There's a lot of shirts on there.
I have a green and black one in my suitcase back in the hotel of that one.
Boom.
I thought it'd be weird wearing your shirt to hang out with you, though.
Yeah, I thought so, but there's a deeper meaning. I think the fact that Jocko's head is on my shirt and I'm sitting next to him.
But you're part of the show, so you got to wear it.
Oh, I'll wear it in public.
I should wear the Echo shirt sometime.
Yeah.
There's an Echo shirt?
Yeah, there's an Echo shirt.
I need 5 immediately. Yeah. I have 4 friends and myself that want that shirt.
Oh, all right. There you go. You got it.
No Sorry, problem. Man. I've been unplugged
good,
since May, basically.
Sorry, guys. You got to unplug sometimes.
That's the you know what? And that's going back. Yeah.
I think
unplug.
So.
I'm going off Facebook. Well, personal. I'm going to keep the business side, but personal stuff is going to... Anyway, finish what you're doing. I'm sorry.
No, you're part of what we're doing. I'm not going to read a list of things that you should or should not do. I'm going to ask you about it. I'm going to ask Jocko about it. Jocko told me to hurry up. I may or may not hurry up. Whatever. That's how it always works. Nonetheless, JockoStore.com. Any shirt you want.
I wrote that down. I'm going to go on that right after the show.
Yes. There's also some patches on there. Some hoodies, rash guards, hats, women's stuff on there, kids stuff on there. It's good
beanies.
Stuff. Beanies are on their way. So if you go you figure, beanies could very well be on there.
They're on there.
Do you wear a beanie,
they better
Jocko?
When it's cold outside.
Just when it's cold out? Yeah. It's not a fashion statement for you?
No.
Okay.
I don't do anything just for
checking.
a fashion
Here
statement.
to win, man. Here to win. No fashion.
No.
Shirt looks good, though, bro. For sure. Anyway, JockoStore.com. I'm not saying go buy something. I'm not saying that.
But you should.
But if you like something, get something. It's a good way to support. Also, I don't know if you know about this. You might. I don't know. Psychological warfare. Is that ringing a bell?
I mean, I know what it is.
Okay.
Is this something?
It's a name. It's one of
Jocko's
names. Yeah. So, Psychological Warfare is an album that we created with tracks. Jocko tracks.
Playlist.
Yes, a playlist. Yeah. I prefer album mixtape. Mixtape. Yeah.
The mixtape of Jocko's heart.
Yeah. Essentially, but here it's for a specific reason.
Oh, right.
It's not him playing the ukulele, because he plays the ukulele now.
Indeed.
It's him telling you how to get through certain weak moments.
Oh, is it his videos?
No, better. No? More specific. So here's what it is.
Okay.
Good. I'm actually glad you don't know the specifics of it.
Because that way he can talk about it for 28 minutes.
It's actually #1 on iTunes, by the way. But
Oh, that. Yeah, I downloaded that. I never listened to it though. Sorry, bro.
You don't need it.
I just wanted to support my friend.
You gave the support.
Yeah, that's okay.
But I probably should have
let it support you too.
I probably should have.
That's really what it's for.
Yeah,
to support you. I used to, how when you work out and you don't feel like working out, or you go to work out and you don't feel like working out. I
felt like that for the last 18 months.
Yeah, and then you'll be like, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I've been saying that since last October.
All right,
I'm with you.
Well,
October 2016, I've been saying that.
So there you go. I thought that was my biggest weakness. I come to Jocko. I said, what do you do when you don't feel like working out? I mean, I know, cool, you're tough.
What Jocko just do it. I work out.
Yeah. And he goes, no, but there's more to it than that. It's not that simple, you know? And he explained it. I said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to record that.
And is that that was the birth of the psychological warfare?
That was the birth.
Exactly what it is.
I did download it actually when it came out. I forgot I even had it.
Look at the tracks. Here's what you do. Look at the tracks and be like, because it's not just missing workout. It's like procrastination.
I'm a pro at that now.
Yeah, so
I got my black belt in procrastination, bro.
Yeah, so consider one that you're like, okay, not only will it help, it'll 100% get you through it.
Roger that.
It's been the case for me. Anyway, get it. You can get that on iTunes, of course, and anywhere where they sell MP3s, Amazon Music, whatnot. It's a good one.
Couple other things on Amazon. You can get Jocko white tea. It's no big deal unless you want to deadlift 8,000 pounds minimum. Then you drink Jocko white tea and you're there. No questions asked. 100% guaranteed.
Yep, write that down.
If you want to get some books, you can get Jody Middick's books. There's 2 of them. Unflinching, The Making of a Canadian Sniper, and also his latest book, Everyday Heroes, which is war stories from the generations, edited by Jody. You can get Way of the Warrior Kid, so you can teach kids to do the right things in their lives. You know, things like be on the path. That's all I'm going to say. Discipline Equals Freedom Field Manual. That book. Yeah, it's about getting on the path and staying on the path. That's what it's about. I'm not going to say anything else about that one. I will, except for that the audio version of that book is not on Audible. It is on anywhere you can get an MP3, which means iTunes, Amazon Music, Google Play. And then, of course, the first book, Extreme Ownership, Combat Leadership. There's a new version out. It's black, which makes it a little bit cooler. Mm-hmm. You can get that. Learn how to lead. Also, beyond the books and the podcast, if you need leadership, let's say leadership guidance and direction at your company, at your business, or at your team, I have a leadership and management consulting company. It's called Echelon Front, and that is what we do. We come to your organization, we assess the situation, and we get problems solved through leadership. It's me. It's my brother Leif Babin that wrote Extreme Ownership with me, who was one of the platoon commanders that served with me in the Battle of Ramadi. It's JP Donnell, who was the point man and the lead sniper of Delta Platoon in the Battle of Ramadi. It's Dave Burke, who was an F-18 Marine Corps fighter pilot, Top Gun instructor, Top Gun senior instructor, F-16 pilot, F-18 pilot, F-35 pilot, F-22 pilot. First...
He sounds like he's pretty good at his job.
He's not bad. Yeah. He's the first operational squadron commander for the F-35. He's the only man in the world qualified to fly all those aircraft. But none of that matters, because what he did was cool, was he was on the ground with us in the Battle of Ramadi as a Anglico team leader with his team, and was with...
What is an Anglico?
It's the guys that call for fire.
It's like your JTAC?
Yeah, they're JTACs, but the Marine Corps has Anglico.
But they call it Anglico?
Air Naval Gunfire Liaison.
Roger that.
Yep. And that's what he did for us. Outstanding guy. He's been on the podcast, number 69, I believe. So he's part of the Echelon Front team as well. Also, on top of that, there's the muster. It is the leadership seminar with us, the Echelon Front team. Again, in 2018, we're only doing 2 musters. People think we're going on a rock and roll tour. We're not going on a rock and roll tour. We're not going city to city. It's not going to happen in Cleveland. It's not going to happen in Milwaukee. It's not going to happen in San Diego. Dayton. It's not going to happen in San Diego this year. It's only happening in 2 places. It's going to happen in Washington, D.C., May 17th and 18th. So that's where you go if you're on the East Coast. East of the Mississippi, you come to D.C.
Sorry, what day?
May 17th and 18th. If you're west of the Mississippi, You come to San Francisco, October 17th and 18th. That's it. Like I said, we're not going anywhere else. So the reason is because we don't have time to do them. It's to get all the Echelon front team together and set it all up. It's very hard to do because we're working with clients all over the country and all over the world. So we can't just do musters all the time. So that's why we're doing 2 of them. If you want to come, sign up. All the 4 of them that we've had so far have all sold out. These are going to sell out too, 100%. So if you want to come, you got to go and register to attend extremeownership.com.
Can I reserve 2 spots right now in Washington?
Yes, you can.
All right, cool. Just put me down.
Yeah.
Jody +1.
No, until then, until the muster, if you have questions or answers for us, or you just want to check in and share your wins, I notice people do that now on social media. They share the wins.
Yeah, it's good.
I got this promotion. I overcame this little situation. They give a little brief on a situation. Hey, I had this guy that was acting wrong, and I took ownership, and boom, problem solved. I lost weight. I gained weight. I got a stripe on my white belt in jiu-jitsu, and I'm proud.
Yeah.
And I am proud.
Yeah, big time.
I'm stoked when you get that stripe on the white belt or the blue belt. Sometimes people get the black belt, the brown belt. But what we see is progression.
Yeah.
Like I said, people lose weight, people gain weight, people stay clean, people stay off the sauce, people stay off the drugs, people stay on the path. And if you want to check in with us about that stuff, you can do it on Twitter, on Instagram, and on that Hachi Boha. Jody is at Jody Mittick, JodyMittic. Echo is at Echo Charles, and I am at Jocko Willink.